Welcome back, everyone. My name is Uhfgood, and today I am continuing to work on Blender 3D Noob to Pro Wikibook and converting it to 2.80. And if there's something we don't know or something doesn't work, I'm going to go and look it up and see what the 2.80 equivalent is. Except some of this interface stuff that I've been doing, I'm not going to worry about. When we actually get to actual modeling and stuff and we have to do something on something, then I'll make sure and look up things that are, that are different. In any case, you notice I did start up there. I did start my timer. You can see it's going now. And we only got about 10 minutes left on this video, so let's get into it. Basic technique. Okay, 2 challenges. Challenge 1. Using only tools presented thus far, try positioning the 3D cursor on the virtual camera. Now, this is actually using the left mouse button. I want to look at something as far as the 3D cursor. I'm going to look up. Actually, I should be kind of facing this screen more here, but I'll do. Okay, so I'll be here. Let's do this. That. Okay, so let's go ahead and type in 3D cursor Blender 2.80. Blender manual. We'll go into that. Our first foray into the Blender manual. 3D cursor is simply a 3D point in 3D space. Can be used for a number of purposes. Placement. There are a few methods to position it. Direct placement using the left mouse button in 3D view. So I take it we are still on the what is this 2.80? We'll directly move the 3D cursor directly to your mouse under your mouse pointer. Something not right here, because it is. Oh, well, I guess that means if you're doing the tool, I guess. If you're selecting, it's shift right. Huh. For accuracy, you should use the 2 perpendicular orthogonal 3D views. Any combination of the numpad 7 front, numpad 1, and side numpad 3. That way you can control positioning along the 2 axes in one view and determine the depth in the second view. By default, the depth of the geometries under the cursor is used. This can be disabled using the cursor depth toggle in the preferences. Snap menu also allows the cursor placement relative to seen objects. Okay, so let's do something here. Let's try. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's do 3D cursor versus here the new 3D cursor. Okay, so let's see something here. Supports orientation, but wait, what's this? Shift S does not take advantage of any of the new orientation features at all. That's not helpful. That's not what I'm looking for. Versus 2.79. We'll see what the difference is. There we go. How do I reset? Enabling the cursor tool. See. All right. Block. I don't care. Currently starting at Blender Who is that? Frequent inspector. It's supposed to be the left mouse button to place the 3D cursor, but as you can see, that only works if you're using that tool. If I'm doing this tool, not this tool, see? But if I'm shift right click, then this works. Okay, anyways, whoops. Let's go back here. Let's go back to the thing here. Left mouse button on or near the widget will initiate a transform object. The outline will turn white and the mouse pointer will begin dragging the object around. 2 out of 3 dimensions. Okay, that's alright. These are the only tools presented thus far. Try positioning 3D cursor on the virtual camera. Try it. Check your work by orbiting the camera. Perhaps you thought you were done when you clicked on the camera, but the moment you changed your viewpoint, you probably found the 3D cursor is actually behind or in front of the camera. Use orthographic, not perspective view. And so, what if I did that? Okay. And what if I put it all the way over here? What happened to the 3D cursor? Okay. Right. So if I do something like 1, just front, or I do 3, which is right, 5 is right perspective, which is interesting. 3 is right orthographic, which is also interesting. Okay. So, oops. Keep on minimizing that instead of. Okay. So, so that isn't very hard to move it. Okay. Using only tools, try repositioning cursor at the origin, that is at the center of the cube. Repositioning at the center of the cube, huh? So how would I do that? Let's do something here, though. I'm not sure if it said anything about wireframe, but let's go ahead and let's do Control Alt Q. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Top. Boom. And let's try moving that. See if I can move that. Can I move the cursor? No? No, I can't move the cursor. See what I don't get is how come I can't get these in the, because it changes it. I don't see how I can't get it in the center. Let's do something here. Yeah, so I'm not sure how to .3D. That's mouse button near the widget white circle. Initiate transform operation. Oh. I'll reposition 2 out of 3 dimensions. For this reason, anytime you reposition the cursor this way, you should immediately verify its position by using a different viewpoint. How do you... Okay, so I spent too long on this because more ways to position the cursor. Here's an easy way to position the center of the object. Make sure your Blender's in object mode. Move the mouse pointer to any 3D view window. Snap the cursor to the selected object using cursor to selected, shift S, or object snap, cursor to selected. Okay. Cursor to selected. Let's look dev. That's shady. Okay, so see what Shift S does on here. Okay. Cursor to selected. And there you go. That's awesome. So now cursor to selected, I can just make sure it pops up in any... Right. Okay. Two easy ways to relocate the cursor to the scene's origin. Move the mouse pointer to any 3D view window, shift C to reset the cursor position. Okay, so let's move this out here. See, how come it automatically moves it? It shouldn't move it at all. There, actually, that's actually pretty darn good, actually. It's like a puzzle. Okay, so let's see if I can, let's see if, what's it say? It says, Shift C. So let's see if Shift C does, nope, Shift C doesn't. Oh, Shift C, huh? Interesting. Reset the cursor. How do I reset? Okay, before I go on to the next video, let's look at how to reset cursor. No, it's got to be 2.8, not 2.7. Reset. No, undo for cursor changes. Okay. Default options. Views. The cursor is always oriented in the current view. In order to prevent the cursor from being reoriented at all, select none. Set the cursor. Where is view? Always oriented. Select none. Transform orientation mode and clicking anywhere and seeing not on a mesh. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so I don't know how to do that, but that's okay. We're gonna press on. So I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.